Puzzlevision recap. Last time on Puzzlevision. Huh? That's weird. There's a ripped page. Oh well, it's probably not important. Mario's Mysteries was the first show of Puzzlevision. The show begins with SMG4 greeting us, but then we find out that Mario's spaghetti went missing. In order to find the missing spaghetti, we have to play Mario's Mysteries. The first clue was the color red, and now the first clue is found. It's TV time with the one, the only, Mr. Puzzles! What are we going to watch today? 4 and Mario watched the entire B movie with bonus features. And got a pipe bomb so that Fishy Bookins can stop singing Skippy Toilet. Then, the second clue was found. It was a green pipe. The final clue was a mushroom, and Blue Skidoo still doesn't work. Now, we had to think. Where did Mario's spaghetti go? And the answer was... Mario ate the spaghetti. And so, the mystery was solved and nothing of value was lost. The end. The show was great. I rated 4 stars out of 5. And that's what you missed on Puzzlevision. What the... Alright, I'm going to continue with Puzzlevision recap. Last time on Puzzlevision, the second show of Puzzlevision was Once Upon an SMG4. This is a tale of a wicked witch and the princess. SMG3 feels like something is missing. What is it? He's got to have money. Meanwhile, SMG4 is just watching TV. He then asked if he's the fairest of them all. No, said Mr. Puzzles. So, SMG4 has a plan. His plan is to invite 3 to a ball. Three's animal buddies, Angry Birds, and Mario make a dress for him, and it backfires. Luckily, 3's fairy godmother appears and helps him. 3 goes to the ball and dances with Luigi, until he accidentally eats the apple 4 gave him, causing him to turn into Mr. Beast. Luigi then takes 3 to a tall tower. He then knocks Luigi out of the tower. 3 calls for his animal buddies, but only Mario showed up because he hated the old dress. However, Mario goes to get help after he was told that 3 would give him cheese. Meanwhile, SMG4 sings his villain song. The song was honestly great. Mario comes back with Fishy Bookins, and it backfires. Now SMG4 and SMG3 compete to be the fairest of them all. To make a long story short, SMG3 wins. Now that 3 is the fairest of them all, he can make a wish, and he already knows what he's gonna wish. He wishes... for money! With the wish granted, SMG3 is now the fairest of them all and the richest of them all. Only problem is that 3 is still stuck in the tower. 3 then throws Mario out of the tower, and nothing of value was lost. The end. The show was hilarious, the best show at the moment in my opinion. I'll rate it 5 stars out of 5. Amazing. And that's what you missed on Puzzlevision. Puzzlevision recap number 3. Here we go. Last time on Puzzlevision, show number 3 was Scooby Mario, where'd you go? The gang arrives at Mr. Puzzle's Pizzeria, and Mario detects no pizza, so it's time to... Huh? What's all this? That's probably nothing. Solve this mystery. Mr. Puzzle tells the gang that Chef Bob went missing. The gang thought Bob just went home, but Mario found Bob's Yeezys, and he always has those Yeezys, meaning that Bob is still at the pizzeria. Mario and Luigi see some old animatronics, and one of them suddenly activates. Meanwhile, SMG4, Tari, and Maggie are searching for clues. Tari finds a VHS tape, and it reveals that Bob was cleaning an animatronic, and Maggie theorized that Bob probably locked himself in the maintenance room. So they go to the maintenance room. Meanwhile, the animatronic is spying on them. The animatronic finds Mario and Luigi, and they try to distract the animatronic by dancing. And it worked! And then they smushed the animatronic and runs away. However, Mr. L, I learned the animatronic's name, recovers swiftly and chases the entire gang, and we get the amazing door chase gag. Mario and Luigi are able to hide in the room. However, someone entered the room, and it was the rest of the gang. The gang thinks of a plan to stop Mr. L. They need Mario and Luigi to distract it. At first they didn't want to, however, 4 offered the 2 a spaghetti snack, and now they're ready. I wonder what the snack tastes like. Mario and Luigi distracts Mr. L and takes him to where the other animatronics are. Gino takes Mr. L to the stage and dances, but it was Maggie, and throws Mr. L into the oven and turns into a bread. 4 asked where Bob is, and it turns out Mr. L didn't do anything to Bob. Mr. L was just doing what he gets paid to do. It's to play with the guest. Tari and Luigi believes Mr. L, but 4 isn't buying it. So he sees who Mr. L really is, and he was telling the truth. So they end up in jail for 2,763 years. Okay, not really. The gang sees Bob feeding Mario pizza. Turns out he went to prison a year ago due to meddling kids interfering with his special cooking. And now he's a prison chef. And so the mystery was solved once again, and Mario enjoys his pizza. The end. While it wasn't as funny as Once Upon an SMG4, it was still a good episode. And my favorite part is when they did the door chase gag, and when 4 said, "Would you do it for a spaghetti snack?" Classic. 3 stars out of 5. Good. Also, I know I gave it 5 stars in my reaction video, but it's still pretty good. The weakest one for now. And that's what you missed on Puzzlevision. Last time on Puzzlevision, Mr. Puzzles welcomes us to his incredible game show spectacular. The contestants for this game show are Bob, Mario 4, Maggie 3, Luigi, and Fishy Bookends. They all compete for a safe that probably contains $1 million. Mr. Puzzles tells us to give him a 5-star review so that he can finally get to perfection. Earning that 5-star review is my goal. It will happen. I'm going to make sure of it. It's gotta be perfect. So the game begins with Family Feud. It didn't go well. 4 and 3 started fighting, and Mario and Luigi's subtitles are gone for some reason. So we move on to the Wheel of Fortune. Maggie loses a turn, then Bob gets us a W. There was no W. Maggie spins again and loses a turn again, and Bob, after getting his head slammed, spins the wheel and gets a chance to win $1 million. Bob starts speaking a different language and wins nothing. He then pisses off Maggie, which causes her to spin the wheel too hard that it flies and lands on Bob. Turns out Mario rigged the wheel. He tells Mr. Puzzles, "Be advised, I'm going Betty Buys," and wins Wheel of Fortune. However, he won with $0, so Mr. Puzzles burns all the prizes and moves on to the next game. The next game is The Price is Right. Bookends guesses the price of the Ferrari car of $120,420 and gets it correct. However, Mario drives the car and kills some of the audience. So, we move to several different game shows. Deal or No Deal. Jub Jub wins 50 cents. American Ninja Warrior. Mario eats one of the obstacles, causing Maggie to fall down to the fire. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Mario gets the question 9 plus 10 incorrect over 42,367 times. Eventually, it explodes. Mario's hoops 3 on 3. Mario fails to score. Whatever game show Tari was on, I do not know the name of the game show that Tari was on. Anyways, Tari fails to balance the things on her head because of Mario.
Family Game Night. Luigi wins Monopoly and Mario rage quits. Wheel of Fortune again. Mario gets the word correctly and goes crazy. Eventually, Mr. Puzzle loses school and throws Mario into the no-no zone. So now we move on to the final game, which is every game show in one. The goal? Don't die. Everything begins to fall down. It's still not enough for Mr. Puzzles and the screen begins to act strange, causing Mario to escape the no-no zone. And that's what you missed on Puzzlevision.